We're back with the fourth segment of the Harry Thomas Show Week in Review. Today is January 5th, 2008. All the information is up at harrythomas.info. You can find everything I'm talking about. I want to talk about this for a minute. A family of 6 was arrested after droopy jeans. Deputies said Florida State University student Franz Ledger was banned from a mall last summer for wearing saggy jeans. But when they arrested him for trespassing, he returned.
The Florida family spent New Year's together behind bars, all because of a pair of droopy pants. Now, it started when 20-year-old Franz Ledger was being arrested for trespassing at a West Palm Beach area mall. Apparently, he'd been banned from the mall a few months back for wearing those droopy pants. But when police tried to take him into custody, his father, mother, sister, and 2 cousins all fought back. So all of them were handcuffed, taken to jail, where they rang in the new year, facing trespassing, disorderly conduct, and resisting arrest charges. Whew. Okay.
Now, people need to get over the whole baggy pants thing, really. I mean, come on. What kind of fascist society are we living in where you can't even wear your clothes a certain way and you're getting banned and your whole family's getting thrown in jail? I think it's kind of ridiculous. Now, out of the Raw story this week, a story came out about 9/11 Commission leaders blast CIA on interrogation tapes. The leaders of the U.S. Commission that examined the September 11, 2001 terror attacks accused the CIA Wednesday of having obstructed their investigation by withholding information about videotaped interrogations of terror suspects. Now, why would they do that? The CIA revealed last month that in 2005 it destroyed videotapes that showed harsh interrogations of 2 Al-Qaeda members. Now, see, this just reveals how much the CIA is involved in torture. I mean, there's more than just 2, obviously. The Huffington Post came out this week with the cost of terror $6,000 per second. The Iraq war is costing us $11 million per hour, this guy wrote in his blog. But he's embarrassed to admit that that figure is wrong. It's actually $20 million per hour. The new amount was revealed by the Washington Post just the other day. The money we spend in Iraq in about 40 minutes would feed 1 million needy American families for a whole month. In just 40 minutes. Now, it's ridiculous, the cost of this war. And just lives alone, it's too much. And this country's going broke because of it. Now, I want to move into this assassination. This McClatchy Washington Bureau, the newspapers, they came out with a report that Musharraf planned to fix the elections. And this is why she was assassinated. Bhutto had planned to reveal new evidence alleging the involvement of Pakistan's intelligence agencies in the rigging of the country's upcoming elections. CBS and CNN obtained a secret dossier alleging Pakistani vote rigging scheme. According to CBS News, they obtained a copy of the report, and it alleged widespread plans to stuff ballot boxes, rig voting lists, and intimidate and even kill opposition voters. So we're talking about serious stuff here. Pakistani Senator Latif Khoso told CBS the ISI has set up a mega computer system which has the capacity to hack any of the computers in Pakistan. It is connected with the Election Commission of Pakistani computers, and therefore it will overturn the results. And says that the computers are being used to change the voter rolls. So there's all kinds of corruption going on over there in Pakistan. And there is a lot of evidence out of voter tampering right here in the United States. I've got all kinds of stuff up under the documents section at harrythomas.info that reveal all kinds of voter fraud. I mean, there is a lot of stuff going on with these electronic black box voting. And I would encourage you to get informed about this stuff. And this report came out of January 2nd, 2008. Laser beam technology killed Bhutto. The controversy over former Premier Bhutto's assassination has taken another turn with a section of her Pakistan People's Party claiming she was targeted with a sophisticated laser beam technology. Now, laser technology is operated by computerized technology. This is serious business. I mean, you can read the whole article for yourself. It's all posted. The sources say that a meeting between her was scheduled at 9:30 p.m. with U.S. senators. after a rally. In the meeting, she was about to expose the rigging plans in the government of the forthcoming elections. So this is all sick because it says here that she used 2 bulletproof cars, she changed vehicles during the journey, and they knew who she was. They knew right where she was going. This assassination was definitely an inside job, and it worries me about who she was going to visit with at the time of the assassination. It says here, ex-Secret Serviceman says that Bhutto's killing was a professional job. The government explanation loses all credibility as Musharraf looks for Britain and the U.S. to bail him out. This came out January 2nd, 2007. Now, the 2 U.S. senators that she was supposed to meet with was Specter and Kennedy. And that's when she was assassinated, on the way to meet them. And says here, with the official government explanation for Bhutto's death, that she died after hitting her head on a sunroof, is now completely discredited after footage emerged clearly showing a gunman firing at her before the explosion. Pakistan's President Pervez Musharraf has been forced to bring in London Scotland Yard to whitewash the ugly aftermath. And there's a video up of that video showing a gunman firing at her. I mean, this is total corruption at the highest levels, and we can't stand for this. That's why, I've had the show going. So we're coming up on 3 years anniversary. We want to get the word out. Free information for all. I mean, no more of this watered-down established media spinmeisters. Who cares what they got to say? They don't even talk about this kind of stuff. This stuff is hidden in the back of newspapers all over the world. And it's time for the people to take their country back, take their information back. There's no reason for this. The amount of corruption is astonishing. That's why we need to vote for Ron Paul for president. He is the only one with the record of truth and a record of following the Constitution. He is truly a leader. The establishment is afraid of him. And this is one of the ads that he is running that the grassroots have supported financially.
America is a great nation, but all great nations stumble at times. Our economy is weak. Our national borders are ignored. The cost of health care continues to rise. Our troops are spread too thin. Taxes are too high. Great nations stumble, but great nations do stand again. And so will America. We have the answer. God gave us freedom. Our forefathers gave us the Constitution. There is hope for America. We have Ron Paul.
I'm Ron Paul, and I approve this message.
And it really is time for change. This country desperately needs it. It desperately wants it. I encourage you to get involved in campaigning for Ron Paul in your local area. Find the meetup group where you live and get involved today in the Ron Paul revolution. And it's time that we make a difference in this world, and together we will make a difference. We will take our country back. I will be back next week to expose a whole bunch more corruption, and we are going to fight global government. They're not going to get away with it. Thank you for listening.